Hello, I would like to introduce today's topic, which is the title of the video. What if the US government was a smart contract? What would that even look like? I mean, how long would that contract be? I mean, how long is the US Constitution, right? Not that long. Just a couple documents. There's the amendments, the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights fits on one page, if I'm not mistaken. Rights are like require statements in a solidity contract. So, require this person is 18 years old. Require this person is a U.S. citizen. Require this person is a lots of booleans there. New sub, Chris Elder. What's up? All right. Apparently, people are still arguing over whether the 2020 election was illegitimate or not. Ooh, this is it. This is it. Over whether the 2020 election was illegitimate or not. Wow. I was fully expecting things to go wrong there. Like I didn't think I was going to hear my voice. Let me make sure that that recording plays as well. All right. So, I guess volume is adjustable. But I didn't think I was going to hear my voice. All right. Let me make sure that that recording plays as well. I didn't actually think I was going to hear my voice. You're going to hear me say that again. All right. Oops. So. All right. I guess volume is adjustable. But I didn't think I was going to hear my voice. All right. Let me make sure that that recording plays as well. I didn't actually think I was going to hear my voice. You're going to hear me say that again. All right. Oops. Amazing. Technology truly is a wondrous task. All right. So let's ask our good friend ChatGPT. U.S. healthcare costs. All right, let's see. U.S. government. All righty. Right. And let's get some tunes going. YouTube. All right. Music. My demand. All right, yeah, it's literally just one piece of paper. We the people of the United States of America. So, I mean, wait, I've been to the Library of Congress. I've literally seen just one document. All right, this is loud. All right. Yes, I've been to the Library of Congress, right? It's literally just one. How did I fool myself in thinking that it was more than just one document? Library of Congress inside, but it's like a room. You walk in, you see the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, and the Constitution. Which is like, why is the Declaration of Independence there? Isn't that supposed to be like a letter to Britain? Seems like King George has been like, nah, I'm not. Maybe they kept documents. I don't know. Weird place. Alrighty. So. Okay. Alright, so here we got, somebody's the president, okay? So he is head of the executive chair, right? That makes sense. So he executes things, so he executes the smart contract. Alright, so this guy has certain privileges, right? Alright. And then there's an account of the senators, okay? And a law passing is an event, okay? All right, so this is interesting right here. There's something called the legislation, which can be run, but president, it references message sender here. Okay. Okay, so this is just how you create how you declare legislation. Is this function legislation? So basically what it is you input an array of addresses, and those are your senators, but you're automatically the president once you designate the senators. And when you pass a law, okay, you have to be a senator to pass a law. But then once you pass a law, that's just an event. Like literally, just it's displayed. Like we're like, oh yeah, we passed this law. And I'm not really sure what. I guess events can't be mutated. The contents of them can't be mutated. Maybe that's the advantage. So yeah, I guess you would want to do that, just to ensure that the integrity of the information is assured. So, if it's conscious assigned senators, once the assigned senator to pass laws, when the law is passed, an event law is passed, is an executing, transparent, and tamper-proof record of law and who passed it. So that's not a law. That's not how you pass a law. I'm literally just gonna type. How you pass a law. You can, what do they call it? You declare a law, right? Or you propose a law. How You propose a law. That's how you propose a government. All right. Now let's look at this election thing. All right. So this contract doesn't inherit from the previous contract. It's a red flag. But, all right, so there's a current president, and every address has an allowance of votes. And this election finished occurs when it's just an event and saying, all right, we're saying who won the election, and we're also going to say how many votes they got. So interestingly, you don't just declare all the votes and all the, like, I feel like you want to have this entire paragraph out. Like, you want all the contenders, right? So we need to have candidates. All right. As far as your election's concerned, it's got, all right. It needs to declare the event to have candidates. All accounts, candidates, and the amount of votes they got. All right. All right. So, to vote for a candidate, you have to have the address of the candidate that you're voting for, and this mapping is updated +1. Okay. So this is the amount. So this wrapping is the amount of votes each candidate has received. Okay. The election is ended when the winning candidate is determined, and certain conditions should be launched for the winning candidate, right? So somehow winning vote count equals 0. That seems odd. I guess they're just declaring this. Okay. And all right, so we got an if loop and a for loop. So we're gonna run through votes.length. Wait, what do they think this is? Votes is a mapping, not an array. Am I missing something here? I don't think you can do that in Solidity. Yeah. Wait. Candidates I. So it looks like both these contracts have. All right. So neither of these contracts actually can compile. All right, so that's interesting. I really feel like ChatGPT should only give you code that compiles. And maybe they can, if you're doing JavaScript, you can do console.logs for whatever you're having, but it kind of does Sado code, and I think it... I guess it doesn't have complete understanding. It's always approximating. Whereas... it never has perfect understanding, I should say. Alright, so... oops, just dropped my mouse. Okay. This code simulates a basic democratic election. People can cast their votes, and when the election ends, the candidate with the most votes becomes the president. Please note that this is very simplified and abstract. Not only are the governmental systems are much more complex and involve countless checks and balances, which could not be captured in the framework of a smart contract. Okay. I have serious problems with that. First print. I have serious concerns. So I have serious concerns with the first principles from which you are operating as we intend to architect a specific government structure which indeed contains a countable so we want, I really didn't like that it was like countless checks and balances. It's like, no, we should count them. We should be able to look in the document and see exactly, like, is this literally not a government? It's literally not a constitution. Like, constitution has like a multiple words. It's like how strong you are. Like, if you don't have countless, if you don't have a countable number of checks and balances, then you don't have a constitution. Right? So count the number of checks and balances. Balances. Any effective constitution is as such. All right. Also, you're a freaking super intelligence. You're a super intelligence. You're a model. So secret ballots are a legit concern. Identity verification. That's, if you got the money, you got it. That's. I went on a trip to Tikal in Guatemala, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I mean, we don't really believe in a drinking age. We don't really have one. Like, I mean, if you have the money, you're good. Like, if you can afford, you like are actually trying to buy them, like, you're good. If you have the money, you're good." That makes sense to me. That makes a ton of sense to me. You're a super intelligent model. Not a lot. I should just like tell that to my girlfriend. Dang. Alright, capable. Of great achievements. Boom. Alright, so I'm right that stating that a complete and accurate representation of a governmental system such as the United States will need to handle many intricacies and adhere to the Constitution with various checks and balances. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm liking this. It seems like it's actually giving a shit this time. Alright. Okay. All right, so now I want to talk about states. Let's see if anyone's even commented on my video. A single viewer. No. No comment. One watching, that's me. Yep. Alright. Excellent. I got picked last in my pickup basketball league draft yesterday. But I scored, so. Anyway. Alright, so we're copying this, seeing if it works. Boom. Compiles, there we go. We've got a government, people. We have a better government than Africa. Alright. So now let's talk about states. Borders, boundaries. Why do we need them? It makes little sense to me. My tax dollars it makes little sense to me. My tax dollars pay why is the Department of Homeland Security different than the Department of Defense? Is that just basically the CIA? Like the Department of Homeland Security, like that's so sus that George Bush just like made a new like thing that was like, yeah, we're the KGB. It makes little sense to me. My tax dollars care for people in Miami, Alaska, but not the Bahamas, Toronto, San Diego, but not Tijuana. However, we would like to model regulatory bodies. So this could be done emulating the cabinet of the U.S., 15 seats, different permissions, all within the same jurisdiction, the state. Perhaps we need a tokenomics to solve real estate. I don't agree with this necessarily. I mean, foundational to human societies for millennia. I feel like they're kind of a convenience, like. Okay, so it has yet to talk about my cabinet idea. Okay. Okay, so let's president can allocate to different of the cabinet. Each cabinet has a chair. That chair makes the actions take place. All right. So these are labor, energy, etc. How do these manages work? It will be a lot of code. Let's discuss. Alright, let's just see what they say to that. It would be a lot of code. I don't even think they understood what I said there. I did not really. Alright, so look at that. E-labor, energy. How do these manages work? It would be a lot of code. Alright, I can know. Alright, so alright, so is this like a legit thing? Minimal usable product, like it's like the extra minimum viable product, right? A minimum usable product. Okay. Minimum. Okay. What is? Okay. This guy's got it locked down. Minimum viable product is like, will people buy this? Is it ethical to buy this? Yeah, because right now, what we have, our contract is not viable because it's not ethical to put it out because it's not audited in any way. It's literally just ChatGPT. All right, minimal usable product is, I think, what we can try to build here. The common mistakes creating we already know what the customer needs. Minimum features so the customer can get purposes intended, right? Okay. Minimum marketable product, not a launch project. I don't understand. Actually, this thing's confusing me more. But minimum usable to me means like, can you play around with it? Like, playable. Like, you have, like, we want to get games playable as fast as possible. Like, that's a good strategy. And, alright. So, let's discuss. Alright. Let's discuss. There are chairs. They have different responsibilities. So yeah, we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna run. Okay. So we're going make our own currency called UN token. So. Man, this kind of sucks with gas fees. I guess if you're talking about the amounts the government spends, if you can only pay a couple $1,000s of gas fees, even though it sounds a lot for like someone testing, like if you're running the $1 million budgets that the government is, $2,000 for gas fees is definitely worth it. Even 200,000 would be worth it. I mean, if you're talking about $1 trillion budgets, and you're talking about, you know, like 100, let's say the government does 100 transactions per year in the abstract, right? Because you're gonna have some situations where you just have to send money like to a lot of people, like salaries. Like you have to send, so they're gonna do lots of transactions, but like the core transactions, which is like allocation to the departments. So then each department has their own amount of gas they would be willing to spend, you know. But I'm talking about something that at the end of the day is like spending trillions, like $1 billion gas fee, even is makes sense, right? Because then maybe each department then spends another $1 billion in gas fees. So you're at $16 billion on a multi-trillion-dollar budget. All right, let's see if it can. It's good stuff. Yeah, this is what you want to do when you LARP, right? All right, and now we want to create a minimum usable product. Okay, we will use all right. Let's see. Do I have the Coinbase wallet extension on here? I do. What the heck is this doing here? Forgot about this one. I feel like I did just use to broadcast from my browser. Screencastify. Okay. Let's manage extension. We don't need it on this thing. When did I download this? What the hell? Bloat. No, I definitely put it there somehow. Definitely clicked a button. Some kind of extension. Something. Alright. So let's look at my Coinbase wallet. What do we got in here? Oops. Alright, verify. Alright, see. Alright, I'm putting this together. Alright. Alright, so now we can go in here and, alright, so I have $0, I got nothing in my account, right? Alright, so let's run through how we would run this on the base Girly testnet, because I like to use this testnet because its faucet is better. Alright. I need a little bit ETH here. Alright. I'm trying to send some ETH. All right, we sent $50. So now it's a matter of time. Now we're back to coding, right? Ooh, time to open this up. All right, let's make a new website. webed.academy/us.gov.index.html. All right. Folder. Okay, but we call it UN. UN. Seems good. All right, webed.academy / US Gov /index.html. United Nations. Excellent. All right, so now let's see what ChatGPT gave us. Okay, we like this. We like this. All right. Okay, welcome to our decentralized government system. To connect to MetaMask, you get UN token balance, pay taxes. Yeah. Yeah. Revenue, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm not trusting your ethers.js. All right. So now let us create a comprehensive HTML file. This is a banger right here. I don't have like the song names or anything. All right. Yeah, I know I'm gonna use ethers.js. I just don't trust your implementation of it. I gotta use my own. It's probably gonna log some kind of console error, right? Voting is important. All right, I feel like that might miss some of the valuable features. Some valuable features. We also will want map of some kind, right? That I discussed previously. Could you please create a spec? Perhaps create a Alright, let's see. Okay, so all right, and now we should be okay. All right, and let's check and see if $50. What more could you want? Okay. ERC20 token. Cool. I like those. Okay. Okay, I don't know what this seems like. It could be valuable code. So, all right. So does this compile? It does. No way. No even warnings. Great job, chat. All right. Next, you code the smart contract for tax payment. Okay. Government. Okay, so this all goes inside of. Okay, so it's all. Please generate a comprehensive solidity file. Huh? Ray? Comprehensive solidity. Please generate comprehensive solidity file. Why did it? I said comprehensive solidity file. And it says, all right, well, here's a basic outline. What gives? Be better. At least have some confidence. At least have some confidence to say, no, I can't do that. Like, we can attempt, but that's not going to work. Oh, I think they're shutting me down. Oh, no. Let's go. Boom. We need some CSS up in here. Jesus. This place looks like trash. Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm the contract employer. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. Alright, as long as it includes getter functions. Alright. Good stuff. It's absolutely okay. We live dangerously for MUPs. Proper event logging, traceability and transparency, maybe. Maybe. In the future, integration with DID, ethers.js to ins. All right. I think we might be missing getter functions, so we can retrieve data. Keep in mind, the buttons you see on the HTML interface should match with functions in the contract, right? Just simple. And also, we need some CSS. All right. All right. So we got the previous code. It's going to give me some getter functions, which is cool. All right, and then, right. Yeah, we just need some basic freaking CSS. Shit was ugly as hell. Okay. All right. Okay, copy code. All right, so we have two contracts. Don't compile here. It's a problem. All right, but this should be easy to do, right? All we have to do is ooh, looking good. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that looks way better than it did, right? It's pretty clean. It's the government. Good enough for government work, right? All right. Great job. All right, great job. So, problem is the Solidity is not compiling. All right, so what is the problem? Let's look at this. Let's look. Oop, not a great angle there. All right, we're getting action mode, right? All right. So what is this? Push struct contained a nested mapping that cannot. Yeah, can't be doing that. All right. So I'm just gonna say like. So I'm going to say please regenerate the entire. For the government. Okay, so even though I told it didn't need to regenerate the token contract, it did it anyway, which is cool. Alright, so yeah, now we've just got the getter functions too. Alright. Copy, right? Come on, baby, come on. Hey, compilation. This declaration shadows an existing declaration. That's some weak. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're shouldn't it, yeah, you know, you're using the same kind of word multiple times. No, Solidity, you're gonna do that like tag, like if you're tagging a post, but also like a tag is like a physical object, or not, but the post is a physical object. It's just like a struct. Then also posting, so it's confusing. Yeah, that's basically the compiler's like you might confuse yourself here. It's like no, this thing's smart. The software engineer here is a artificial intelligence here, so he think he's able to figure it out. I think he's smart enough to do that. All right. Okay, so now we can deploy, right? Okay. Okay, wait, I haven't looked at this code yet. Okay. But where are we gonna do the JavaScript? Okay. Okay, I can now deploy the contract on the testnet. Okay, so the code compiles now. So now we deploy the contract on the testnet. Right. And now we need, once we do that, we can update our HTML file. Please tell me where to input the script tags. I also would like you to verify that the functions in the contract line up with the buttons on the interface. Okay, the code compiles, and now once we do that, we can deploy her. All right. Okay, so we got to deploy. Right, so it deploys on the testnet, on the remix testnet first, right? All right, so we got two contracts to deploy, right? We got government, we got UN token, right? We got to deploy that first. Unit initial supply is 150 for 50 states. All right, and then grab this address and change this to this. And then, yeah, recompile. And, what is the treasury? Token address. So it's my address, that's the treasury, right? So we'll do that one. All right, that worked. Okay. Okay, we don't have a single payable function in the UN token thing. It's fine. The government does not have... How is pay taxes not a... Oh, it's not payable in Ethereum. Okay, but you pay... So you pay taxes with the token. Sure. All right. Yeah, so then that way the treasury gets a larger control over the supply of the token instead of getting like Ethereum that's like Ether. Instead of just Ether, right? Kind of not a great name for a cryptocurrency. All right. Like it could just zero one day. Can't really survive forks, I don't think. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're good. We can pretty much add the script anywhere. Okay. Okay. Script. All right. All right, so let's see now if we can, boom, boom, injected provider Coinbase. What gives? Oh. Okay, it seems like this link has crashed. Everything else seems to be working fine. Alright, so we like this. Files, injected provider. Coinbase, connect. Yeah. So we don't want to deploy on the mainnet, right? We want to deploy on the testnet. Right. So let's networks, testnets, base curly. Right. Alright, so custom network, right? Alright, so we're gonna do the same exact thing. Token. Right. Oh. UN token first, right? Initial supply, 50 stakes. Transact. Got it. Oh, it worked. Wow. Okay. Just unconsciously deploying contracts at this point. I didn't even know how to do that at one point. Boom. Wow. Wow. It's that easy to deploy contracts, people. It's that easy. I was just doing it like boom, 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 boom. Like, took me like an hour. Like, that's, it's obviously not comprehensive, but it's got some features. I mean, it's got, I see websites every day that look worse than this. There's no call to action on some of these websites. There's nothing to, like, it's, even Google is literally just like one text box, right? Then it just gives you a bunch of links. It's like the best site in the world. It's like a pretty simple interface, right? And they go and, yeah, everything else that you do there. Even though Google.com includes like Gmail and Drive and everything so much, still Google.com is just simple, right? That's part of the reason why they won the search race, I think, is because Yahoo was a bunch of Yahoos, and they have, what do they have on their website? Technically, Google is a government project. Like, nobody wants to see that first thing they see. Look at, like, when do you want a full page ad? When do you want a full page ad for a car insurance? And something about criminal behavior, soap ad, bunch of pictures that are irrelevant. What? Isn't this embarrassing? If you're the you know, C-level position at Yahoo.com, and you go to Yahoo.com, aren't you embarrassed by what you see? I don't know. All right. Okay, so we actually have deployed a contract now, right? All right, so yeah, we've deployed the contract on the basis that the contract is deployed. All right. All right. So this is where I need to copy my own code. All right, let me go in here. All right. File manager. Okay, because we already have the index file open. Build with base. Right. Look at this. How long is this code? 608 lines of code to really just run like a pretty basic form kind of deal. Including the ABI. Alright. Okay. So. Okay, we don't want to. Okay. Alright. What happens if we add this? Oh, I don't have this element. I don't have some of these divs. Alright, so basically I just want if signer. I don't want it to have anything to do with these document.getElementBys, right? Alright, so let's just see if this code block runs. Control C. I think that this import statement might need to connect differently. Be dot slash. I wonder what Microsoft.com looks like. I know Apple looks like a shopping magazine or something. That's reasonable. This is basically like... This is kind of ugly. It's like, what's Microsoft 365? You see Word, you're just going on brand recognition, like... I can tell you, this is not what Microsoft's website looked like 20 years ago, or 30. Microsoft's an old company. All right, let's try ... and hope we don't get any errors. I think it actually worked, right? Think about it. So we're in U.S. government, so it goes ... and then I go into ethers.min. Ether. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Why we wouldn't get any errors? Okay. And then why does it say read only here? I don't know that to be true, right? Oh wait, but then what I have when you actually press a button. Good. Move post, right? Alright, let's see if we can add some code here. What the heck? Alright, let's look at their ethers.js code. Right, so we import the ABI, we get the signer, right. So I actually do kind of like this code, right? Some parts of it, right? So let's just put them in and then see what we have repeats of. Okay, so we've got ethers, okay, URL, provider, okay. Our contract address should be in Remix. Boom. 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 ABI also should be in Remix. Here. ABI. Okay, we got signer. Okay, we got our ABI. Alright, so now we're running through. Okay, initialize the provider. We already did this. Contract ABI. Signer. Right. Okay. So let's see what this is in years. Null reading add event listener index 31 391. Okay, so there's no problem with the ABI there. It's with the connection. So, all right, so we're doing well here. Okay, so I think we've got all right. Doing here. Doing here. Boom. Oh, he probably didn't include IDs in his first run, right? No, he did. The ID for was tax payment. What was the issue in question? 391. No, it doesn't get a pay taxes button. If we go to our code. Is there anything called a pay taxes? Okay, we do have a pay taxes button. Okay, yeah, it's only one time in the code. So that's a problem because, excuse me, down here, like on our interface, you have a pay taxes button, right? But the ID, this submit button, isn't named pay taxes button, so it's not going to work. All right, I'm just going to go and try to get rid of. All right, wait. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the AVI and just say omitted. And then copy this, right? How many lines of code is this? Control C. 150. All right, we're all good. Okay. All right. All right. Here you go. I'm gonna say do your best. Yep, I reached the limit. I need to start like timing it. Like I need to do like one message like hello. And then that like starts the timer, right? So then I can continue working. I made a meme to describe this situation. What if you said open the pod bay doors, Hal? But God said that you've reached the current usage cap. Sorry. Imagine if they had that for Microsoft Word. Like you're about to send an assignment, you're like, all right, been working on this essay for 6 hours. Excuse me? I didn't need saved. Jesus. How have they not fixed that? Like they're like going into the US government and being like, wah, wah, wah. And then still have this going on. Like, instead of going to the government, why don't you solve my problem? I'm the one paying you money. This GPT-4 subscription ain't free. Open source your damn AI. All right. I'm working on getting a new computer so I can run it locally, like a GPU and stuff. So that'd be exciting. All right, what did he actually say though? Okay. Okay, so I think I need to move this script. I think you're supposed to have those at the bottom of the it's amazing how good it is at debugging. I mean, it's just able to be like, oh, let's move these guys down here. Okay. Yeah. So the problem still remains because of the reason I stated earlier. No reading. That was the same issue as before, right? No reading. Yeah. Okay. So. So basically what I need to do is find that thing I was talking about. That pay taxes button. Alright. ID. Let's see if that solves the error. It appears to have. That did something. Okay. So how am I supposed to pay taxes if you haven't even given me any money? Okay, so there needs to be a getter function here. But overall, this is an overview. Just a couple more ChatGPT messages, and you know, this would have worked out great. So maybe I'll do that later. For now, I mean, that's pretty decent. Little basic MUP, you know. It's like if somebody came up with an idea today and they were like, "Hey, could you build this for me?" And you like showed them this at the end of the day, they'd be like, "All right, like, so like tomorrow, like, okay, yeah, this is like 1 day's progress, right?" Like someone coded the, like, of like a team too, because there was probably one guy who was doing Solidity the whole day, and then there would be another guy who was doing the HTML and CSS, and then the other guy was like the ethers.js guy, and it took him the whole day. All right, I like what we've got, what we built. Let's let me make sure nobody like commented on my video. That would have been weird. Yeah. The HTML and CSS. The one watching now. And then the other guy was like the. All right.